I'm Kirby Allison, and I consider myself immensely privileged to have traveled extensively while exploring the world of quality, craftsmanship, and tradition. From the preeminent tailoring houses of London's Savile Row and the majestic beauty of the Scottish countryside on a traditional driven game shoot, all the way to the rich tobacco fields and cigar factories of Cuba's finest cigar producers. Today, this journey of discovery continues as I set out on a 2-week grand tour to explore the world of quality, craftsmanship, and tradition here in Italy. Italy is, of course, a country steeped in history, from the Roman Empire of ancient times through the Renaissance of the 15th and 16th centuries to the modern state that it is today. Its magnificent cities always manage to combine a deep respect for the past with a keen outlook towards the future. But more than anything else, Italy is about the Italian people, always stylish and well-dressed, friendly and forthcoming. On this trip, we shall be meeting up with a wonderful array of celebrated Italian artisans and craftspeople. From bespoke tailors and shoemakers to a single vineyard winemaker, and even bespoke pen makers. This is truly an experience not to be missed, so I hope you'll join me, Kirby Allison, as we set out for what promises to be a truly extraordinary journey exploring the world of quality, craftsmanship, and tradition of this great country. Well, here we are.
Are you ready to take the best pizza in your life?
It wouldn't be Naples without the pizza, right?
Pizza is
Hi
like
guys,
tailoring.
welcome. You welcome to Concettina. Luca, come stai?
Molto bene, mi introduci Kirby.
Buonasera.
Hi, nice to meet you. Buonasera, benvenuti.
Kirby è venuto a mangiare la best pizza,
Tonight, and can you change the pizzeria?
Que je fais amanhã?
If you believe in me, and I prepared one tasting menu for you tonight.
No menu with my friend here. Only what he said we have to eat.
It's like a good tailor, you just trust him.
You have to trust him. That's what I love to him.
Trust me, the best ever pizza tonight for you, and the best ever journey.
Okay. Well, I'm in your hands.
Can I prepare the
What
pizza?
we drink, because usually you have to drink beer, but he loves that we drink wine with pizza.
We like the wine with the pizza because before of the Second World, and the people they eating the pizza with the red wine, the perfect combination.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
So this is the traditional
Can't
way.
wait.
Yes.
You know, here in Naples is just exaggerated, right? It's the best pizza, the best tailoring, the best style. Feel as though I'm in for a treat.
Okay, that maybe we use the word best little bit in a wrong way, but we are proud, and we believe it, and we show this emotion when we do the things in food, in tailoring, in life, with everything. That I think is what a gentleman is all about, and this is what we are going to talk about.
I mean, it's the beauty of Italy. I mean, one of the things that I've been discovering on this trip is that it's the heart and the soul of the people of Italy that really is manifested most strongly through the products.
This is our personality, and I think it's what defines the made in Italy, you know, because maybe made in Italy, people think it's about a product, but made in Italy, it's more about the way we show the product.
Okay.
Then, of course, the product is made well. Every product is made well, but today, in our century, every country made a great product.
Yeah.
But what you need to add is the expertise, the power, the belief in that product. I think that makes the difference.
Yeah.
But let's try this Neapolitan wine.
Luca, to being
Thanks
together.
for coming,
Yes,
eh?
thank you. I couldn't imagine a better host in Naples. This is delicious. So this is a typical Italian wine, but from the region around Naples. Is
Yes,
that right?
you can see the difference between this wine and the Tuscan wine that is maybe more famous than the Neapolitan wine, because this Neapolitan wine is a little bit lighter, less corp, more sweet, and instead of the strong, red wine of Tuscany that it's usually the best companion of the meat,
Yeah. It's got good structure though.
And a lot of structure, but you see that it's lighter than, has less corp than the Tuscan one.
So we started in Florence. We just went through Tuscany. We're in Naples, we finish in Rome. One of the things that I've seen is that, Italy only was one country 100 years ago. Before that, it was a country of several kingdoms. And each one of these areas has retained a very distinct kind of cultural history.
Different also.
How is this influencing just the diversity of flavors, of tailoring, and really of everything about Italy?
First of all, from a south perspective, Naples being the city of the Bourbons, with the Savoy, with the king that was reigning the two Sicily, and the weather, and the fact that in Naples was living many, not only the king, but many count, marquis. So there was a lot of this influence of noble families. They were not really working. They was just living life.
So la dolce vita.
La dolce vita. That's why la dolce vita is supposed to be in Capri,
Yeah.
Because the Neapolitans were living the dolce vita, because likely they were having other things where to live from.
Yeah.
Instead of the north, where the big industry like Turin with Fiat, with a big imprenditor businessmen were coming from the north. From the south, there were just people like these wealthy people. What became the difference is that these people were dressing for pleasure. not for needs. And that's why my grandfather, for example, was not a tailor. He was an hardelier with a passion for tailoring. And because he was selling art in a way that he was dressing so impeccably, one day the king was asking him, I want to let introduce your tailor. That like friends to friends, no? And my grandfather introduced his tailor, but the thing was that the tailor were tailors without knowledge, without understanding what was happening in that life. So he said to my grandfather, I want you between the tailor and me in order to suggest me the best outfit, the best cut, and the way how you dress. I want to dress like that. It started as a favor in order to sell art. But then, as every time the count, the marquise starts saying, come on, I want the same service.
Luca.
Oh,
I'm sorry, guys.
questa piccola delizia.
Okay, can you try this sandwich? I created for my dad in Tonino, and we created this sandwich with the three kind of the carrots and fior di latte cheese with the green olives inside. And can you eating directly with the hands and deep in olive oil and
We
spicy?
eat with the hands.
Okay.
Just
So
with
this
the
is
hands.
just
No,
for
no,
look.
no, please. I'm sorry. No, please. Here is in Napoli.
We do it the proper way.
Here we are in Napoli now. Enjoy.
And don't worry if you messed up this, then we can clean tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yes, please. Enjoy.
There's a lot of traditions here in Italy about how things are enjoyed, right? Cappuccino's only before 10 a.m.
Allora.
Espresso with no sugar, and your pizza with certainly no fork and knife.
There is, but you don't have to use, And first of all, the eyes. That needs to look beautiful. Then the testing with the hands. And at the end, with the mouth.
Well, bon appetit.
In US, you say terrific.
Magnificent. Delicious. So help me understand Ciro and his approach, because my understanding of Neapolitan pizza is that it would really only be a margherita. But it seems as though he's bringing a much more creative approach to his craft than just the traditional margherita.
That's the reason I bring you here. Because we can eat the best pizza in Naples in every pizzeria. And you can have the best suit, best tailoring, Neapolitan suit, in every tailor house. But there are people like me, like Ciro, they are moving the tradition to the next level.
And to the next generation, really, keeping it relevant.
And without ruining the origin. That's its. And you see, when he bring this, he said, "This belongs to my father." That is what it's all about. Tailoring that is not just the product, but is a mentality. That is what we are selling. Our knowledge. Ciro is the most passionate man about the pizza. I'm the most passionate man about tailoring. So we want to create something that is an experience to the client, is coming to us. And this is what my grandfather was doing, because once that the count, the king, was asking him, he was obliged to open a laboratory, and he called it the London House. He didn't call Rubinacci because he was thinking that Rubinacci was his business about art. But London House was a hobby about tailoring.
Okay.
Then a hobby that became the most powerful tailor house in the world.
I'm gonna take every bite, every bit.
Vero, è buono, eh? Because his client were not obliged to be with serious clothes. He started to deconstruct the jacket.
Okay.
Start to take off the padding, take off the canvas, and leave a jacket as natural as possible. And he was saying that a body is imperfect. Why a jacket should be perfect?
Okay.
We have to make a jacket that is imperfectly perfect, big inside and tight outside.
Okay.
Was the philosophy of my grandfather. And he was not unknowing that he was pioneering the Neapolitan culture.
And so prior to that, a Neapolitan jacket would have been more like the jackets you would have found in Rome or in Milan, structured.
Structured and everything. And why a tailor should deconstruct a jacket? Because someone else was asking to do that. My grandfather.
Your grandfather.
That's why been this change. Because my grandfather was not a tailor.
Yeah.
He was not really caring about the rules. He wanted that because Naples was warm, clients were relaxed, and he was creating something new.
Yeah, it's an interesting point because, I find one of the most important characteristics of a good tailor, right, or someone that is, the front of house, is that they understand the lifestyle and live the lifestyle of the customer that they're ultimately serving.
Yeah, but sometimes it's difficult.
Well, it's difficult, right? It's rare.
Absolutely.
Is the point making, and in that, but in doing that, you're able to actually understand much more authentically and much more fully kind of how and why it is garments are being used.
And this is all about, because you have to remember that, a gentleman is not because he wear good clothes or he wear jacket and tie. A gentleman, first of all, has a behavior. Second, adapt to the context he lives. We are eating with the hands. That is about being a gentle. Then the way we cover ourselves depends from our context. And the tailor in this need to be a little bit as a psychologist, need to get inside the client and take out what the style is inside the clients and make it alive.
Okay.
In the way he lives.
Yeah.
That's why Rubinacci today is so well famous and so well known, and we have a queue of requesting garments because we are able to dress 5 friends in the same contest, completely different.
And so, Rubinacci today, of course, its historical home is here in Naples. We're going to have the opportunity to visit that tomorrow.
Yes.
But you have also
My
a
father
store.
will be there.
It's going to be amazing. I can't wait to meet him. He's a legend. But you're in Milan. You have a store in London.
In London,
and
where
then
my sister Chiara is managing impeccably the store, and my sister Chiara not only is managing impeccably, but she's my right shoulder. The woman behind the man. Really.
Yeah, well,
It's,
all great
and then
men.
I have, of course, other 2 sisters that are our older sister that they are managing all the logistic in Naples, and they're doing a great job too. It's a family business.
How much diversity or differences there are between something you're making in London, something you're making in Milan, something you're making in Naples versus maybe something you're making for someone in Texas?
Let me say something that is very important, first of all. A Neapolitan jacket is not what you see aesthetically.
Okay.
A Neapolitan jacket is what you feel in the body. Because it's in the structure, the Neapolitan jacket, against an English jacket. I had my internship in Kilgore when I was 20, then in Huntsman with Richard Campbell, that is now the head of Huntsman, is one of my good friends, and I think is one of the pioneering of the English tailoring, and I love English tailoring. But the thing is that it's not outside aesthetically that you define a jacket. It's inside, in the structure. Then we try to leave to the clients, to the spirit of the clients. If it's a doctor, if it's an entrepreneur, if it's a football player, if it's an artist. And then we start to put the spalla camicia. We can put the spalla camicia to an artist, but you cannot put the spalla camicia to a politician. Because a politician needs to be very, very well dressed and formal. Someone that has to meet the queen cannot have all the wrinkle in the shoulder, because otherwise it looks stupid. And what he has to do? He has to do to the London tailor to make his jacket. No, he comes to Rubinacci and we do it. That is a modern mentality.
Hi guys.
Ah, he's back.
Ready next one, eh? Show me your love with a pizza.
Ah, lemon.
And we have the lemon.
Period for lemon. Mamma, ma com'è grande sto limone? Fammi vedere.
Adura, adura.
These are modest lemons.
Mamma, ma.
I didn't know they came that
Adura,
large.
adura, my bro. This is from Amalfi Coast.
Ma li fai tu sti limoni così grossi?
No, just for us they work this lemon.
Where are they coming from, the lemons?
From Amalfi, but they are
Amalfi.
quite big.
I would
So I was
say
saying
so.
that, that if he grows by it himself or not.
The same of the music, no?
Bellissimo. Ma poi ce la possiamo mangiare pizza.
Waiting, my brother, aspetta. Aspetta.
You see? Good things takes time.
Okay, perfect.
Even the zest of the lemon.
I told him I want to eat the pizza. And he said, wait, give me a second.
Aduro. Yes. Okay. Perfect, enjoy. Mozzarella, pepper with the lemon zest from Amalfi Coast and the basil, super simple. Enjoy guys.
Wow.
Always with the hands, eh?
Okay.
That's for you.
So how is the Neapolitan pizza cooked? How it's cooked is almost as important as the ingredients used to make it.
Yes, then everybody has his own ingredients. Nobody tell you what is
What
inside
they
the
actually
pizza.
are.
Like nobody's gonna tell you what is inside my suit.
Okay.
You know, it's the same. But the thing is that when you test it or when you wear it, you feel amazing.
Yeah. Okay, the proof is in the pudding.
What makes, I think this particular is a so light.
Well, just the dough, the cheese. And what's amazing about a piece of pizza, ultimately, it's a simple formula, right? It's flour, water, cheese, maybe a few other ingredients. It's
natural-
not meant to be complicated, but the execution is what makes it incredible.
Yeah.
So, what you're saying is that, even though Rubinacci and Neapolitan tailoring has a very kind of distinct and iconic style, that your repertoire is much more broad than maybe what someone just sees on Instagram with the spacciacamilla and the exaggerated style, that's in fact just a small part of how Rubinacci would otherwise manifest its style through its clients.
You have to understand that our bespoke garments have no label because
So there's no label anywhere in the
there
garment.
is absolutely no label.
Where does this come from?
Because my grandfather used to say that a beautiful product, always will be someone will look at it, will check where it's coming from, and if he's not going to find, he's gonna ask, Kirby, where you make this beautiful jacket? But Kirby, if he won't, tell who is his tailor. Otherwise, he would only say my tailor. It's a club. This is the real luxury. you know
I'm
what I mean?
sorry. We have the omelette fry with the pasta from Tugragnano.
Allora, per favore, dici che stai
Wait,
con me.
aspetta, wait, 1 second, please. I'm sorry. Okay, nice.
This looks like the sauce for a pasta.
Yes, the pasta
This is pasta in a pizzeria.
Fried pasta.
over the basil, Parmesan, Genovese cheese with the basil, and we give that actually
I told him it's crazy.
your omelette fry.
Meanwhile, we were eating pasta. Meanwhile, we were eating pizza. He comes with a plate of pasta.
Perfect. Can you try to share? And this is the fried omelette with this onion cooked for 7 hours, to many times, and we give the Parmesan Rezan 48 Monfisi with a basil. Enjoy.
Yeah, amazing. Well, can I eat this one with my fork and knife, or is this by hands also?
No, this we can eat with the fork and knife.
I mean, I think you kind of hit on an interesting point, which I feel like is so often overlooked, at least in the sartorial world, which is it's so easy to put an overemphasis on the product. But it's the people, it's the relationship, and it's the way, the chemistry between the two that really create the zenith of Bespoke, in my opinion. It's a tailor that has an opinion, that has a understanding of you, that is able to make recommendations and elevate one's style better than they could ever, elevate or manifest themselves. And the magic of that relationship, right? The relationship that develops over years, right? Where you have fun, you enjoy the process, you savor it. That to me is what creates the Bespoke experience.
Absolutely. But you also have to understand that there are many tailors in the world and many categories in the world. And we are talking about the top level of tailoring. And the top level of tailoring, the clients are sophisticated. They know already. And if they don't know, they are ready to understand. They are not coming, our clients, they're not coming to us because we are famous. They're coming to us because they know that with us, they can get something else. Today you can buy a beautiful suit from 500 euro. Why you should spend 7K to get a suit?
So your clients, whenever they come to Rubinacci, I mean, of course, at this level, it is the top. What is it that someone that comes to Rubinacci, what is it they're looking for?
Depends. Sometimes many of the time is looking for building his wardrobe. First of all, many men only buy things, but then they change it. When you're coming to Rubinacci or in a tailor house like us, you are starting building your wardrobe. Doesn't matter if you make 1 suit a year or if you make 100 suits a year. You are building your wardrobe. And this wardrobe will be for life, guaranteed. It's gonna be for life. It's possible to adjust, it's possible to make bigger, it's possible to make smaller, whatever. It's your own style. You're building your own brand. So that is the real difference. This is what you're looking for. Then we have clients that are getting married. So that is the first experience they come to us. Or they are businessmen, so they need it. Or they are entrepreneurs, so they just love it.
Yeah. I mean, what's the difference between someone that comes to Rubinacci to build a wardrobe versus someone that might go to another tailor to just buy suits?
Because he needs it. The clients comes to Rubinacci doesn't need suit. You have to always to think that a man doesn't need as much as a blue suit, a gray suit, and a sport jacket. He can live with that. So what is coming after? It's only for pleasure. It's only because he's building a passion. That is what we do.
Okay.
And men, they don't have many hobby. We are not like ladies.
Yeah, that's right.
So if we found in a tailor a hobby, a beautiful hobby, and again, it doesn't matter the amount of garments you're gonna make. It's only the time you enjoy to make these garments. Of course, we have to make the beautiful product, fit your style, fit your contest. But this is our job. This is what we are good in it. That's why a tailor is not only a tailor.
How important is the handwork? I mean, everyone talks about the handwork, how the lapel is stitched and the way that the buttonhole is made.
Today, I tell you something. We have a jacket. My father started collecting the jacket my grandfather used to make. And there is a famous, maybe you know, there is a famous double-breasted two-sword jacket exposed at the FIT Museum in New York, at the Victoria and Albert Museum in London, and then it's now in Milano. And this jacket, made in 1935 by my grandfather, is the epitome of the Neapolitan jacket.
Okay.
So you look at this jacket and you suppose it's completely handmade. Of course, no? In 1940. Many of the passage in that jacket are machine made.
Sorry.
Here we go.
Nice.
Oh,
And then now you're from Napoli. Perfect.
aspetta, ti tengo capa grande.
57.
You see, this is my pen.
Grazie.
Grazie a te.
Now we're in the truly elite club here.
Yes, no, we are in the true league. Of course, we won the league, you know. So then we have the.
Oh, that's right. I've seen all the decorations and around Naples.
Yes, but I'm telling you that it's jacket from 1935. It's many passage are by machine because in the 40, every tailor was making things handmade because the machine were costing a lot of money. My grandfather was pioneering to make a better product, to make a more luxury product. He was making by machine. Translate to today, okay, that everything is by machine. Having a product handmade is the epitome of the luxury, of the craftsman, of the product. But when you tell me, you know, people are looking for all the details, yes, but even a ready-to-wear jacket can be handmade today. When you're buying bespoke, this is like the salt on the pizza. You know, it's not possible. There is no salt in the pizza. It's not possible. It's not handmade. From Rubinacci to any other tailor, we must do the things handmade.
I mean, if you were to see it from a distance, how would you know it's one of yours?
The cut, you can see. You have to be. You have to have a professional eye. But the lapel, the shoulder, you see when it's beautifully handmade because it's rounded. It's not straight. As a detail, it's not perfect, but looks perfect. It's not visible, but it's just pleasant. It's that's why when many of my clients, you know, when they get a Rubinacci suit, then they call me. This is I never received so many compliments for an outfit. I'm not used to, and I don't understand why. Because it looks good on me, but I don't know why people stop me. And yes, because the people are seeing a well-made product, and they feel that there is something different from many tailors, that what they're doing, they're trying to put a lot of spalla camicia, a lot of seam that is coming from Naples. But this only distracts the eyes. Is in the nuance, is in the lightness. When the eyes is pleasant that you enjoy a product.
I look at everybody in my team, everybody for you. Non venite davanti alla telecamera, bravo. Perché siamo bighi? Metto this.
Okay. So after a few pizza and a pasta, now we have the full restaurant coming.
You don't take your normal customers here before their fittings, do you? Yes. You ruin everything. Goodness, look at that burrata.
So now you are making a pizza for us. Che stai facendo?
Tovagliolo?
Mamma mia, si dice a Napoli.
Okay guys, we are ready. Are you ready for joking with me? You are playing. Okay, we have the tomato. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Open. Other tomato. Luca, give me your hands, please. Okay.
Mamma mia.
Small. Perfect. Perfect. Yes, too many. Can we give you? Perfect.
is making a pizza, and that is said that is back and forth.
Okay.
So it's a forward pizza.
Pepper. Olive oil from the Tuscany.
We passed many of those olive trees on
And
the
the
way
next
down.
one, we have the upside down with the tomato sauce, Parmesan 48 Monfisi, with the olive oil and the basil, and the same, okay? I'm the tutorial for you. Can you cut with hands and dip directly in tomato over your mouth? Okay, perfect. Super enjoy to share, guys. And you have an accompanying mozzarella, zucchini, melanzane, salad, cherry tomato with the pasta dough, and super enjoy.
Fresh tomatoes,
Fresh tomato,
fresh basil, fresh lemons, fresh
upside
dough,
down pizza.
upside down pizza. The largest burrata. This is a burrata, right?
No, this is a mozzarella.
Mozzarella. Oh, well, where do I start? Thank you.
This is. Look at this. It's such an imperfect things that tastes good and looks good.
So on this trip, we've had the opportunity to meet with a lot of multi-generational families here in Italy, passing down craft from generation to generation to generation. What is it that you think is important in order for that tradition and that legacy to not just survive, but to thrive within a family across multiple generations?
I can tell you my opinion from my family, you know what I mean? I grew up going with my father when I was 5-6 years old in the laboratory. I grew up in this. I grew up when I was 6 talking with my tailor about a little piece of fabrics and use to bring this at home to play with my toys. Okay, I was not doing anything about with the tailoring, but I was touching things that in the future was going to give me work. It's like a football player play football since he's born, and I think it's the same for Ciro. You know, for Ciro, he came in the pizzeria since he was born. So for him, when he's playing like this, it's like me when I'm playing with the clothes. We're used to do that. We're born in that. You know, many tailor house today have the generation are not going through the next generation. Of course, this is a problem. How many tailor house you know that now go out, but they are new, so they don't have heritage. We are lucky. I'm lucky.
And we have the last one, the pizza.
Fantastic.
And,
Questo qua facciano a loro che così se la
Vai,
provano.
vai. Ragazzi, iniziate a provare. Perfect, ready. Okay, we have the last one. And
Questa è la migliore. This is the
we
best
have the
one.
surprise inside because we have the queen inside. And the queen who is in Napoli? The queen is a margherita. And I give the pizza inside because of the box, the last number painting in town, in Ubuvere Sant'Antonio, can you see outside the fruit and the fish market the price and the name of the fruit? And you find these colors. And the Pasquale I'm painting every day for outside the fish and the fruit market everywhere in different districts in Napoli. And the yellow for the sun, blue for the sky and the sea, and the Neapolitan football, and the red for volcanic, and the Neapolitan arts. And 3, 2, 1, go. Ready? Surprise.
Wow.
Classical margherita. Basil for you.
That's why he needs so much basil, you know what I mean? He already cut half a plant to let us eat tonight.
2.
From his grandmother's
3.
garden.
And.
Is the margherita the perfect pizza?
Allora, the margherita, yes, is the perfect pizza because it's the most simple one.
And super enjoy.
Take a slice.
Oh boy, this is literally tasting heaven, right here. Amazing. What is the margherita pizza at Bespoke Tailoring, Rubinacci?
The Opsac blue blazer with the gray trousers and double-breasted Opsac blue blazer, because Opsac is the hard, tough English fabric, and this is where we're coming from. English origin, Neapolitan soul, great craftsman. This is what it's about.
So it doesn't have to be orange or bright. The beauty is in its
I
simplicity.
love color, but because this is my personality. It's the way how I like to enjoy. But out of 100 suits I have 25 blue. You know what I mean? Then people remember Luca wearing a yellow, Luca wearing blue,
Red.
Luca with red, 10, 12 pink, but
10 or 12.
yeah, I love pink. But that's different, you know. In the day, I wear blue. That is what people maybe doesn't imagine, you know.
That is perfect.
But see how light is it?
That's amazing.
It's difficult to eat a so light pizza.
It's a good thing I don't have any fittings tomorrow, because this wouldn't be helping me.
If you have a great tailor as a friend, food is not a problem.
So someone visiting Rubinacci for the first time, what is it that you want them to come away with?
Tomorrow, first of all, I will also show you our philosophy, my vision of the ready-to-wear, that is all about casual chic elegance. And I think this, for the new generation, is a great way to start. Like I'm wearing tonight. It looks like I'm wearing a blazer, but it's just a Sariana shirt with a nice t-shirt, knit cotton, super light. Then, if a client is coming for bespoke, I first ask him a few questions. So, what is his wardrobe all about at the moment? What is his needs? Which is his contest? Why he need to wear this kind of garments? How long he's wearing, and how many days a week he's wearing? You know, to let understand what is the first need for a client that comes in the store without knowing, just like, oh, I know Rubinacci, I want to try, but I don't know what to suggest me something.
Yeah.
It's not a blue blazer or a yellow jacket or whatever. It's about asking.
Yeah.
It's about searching. And then together, understanding what is your needs. Can be a blue blazer for a very young guy that is needs to start the way of work, blue suit for a business occasion, can be a wedding dress, so it can be a tuxedo if in United States, but in Italy we don't get married in tuxedo, so maybe we get married in tailcoat or in blue suit with a vest. So it depends, you know. That is. It's not really, the reply is not really this or that. It's more about many questions.
So Luca, you're the third generation. You have this incredible legacy of your grandfather and your father, and now you're helping to run and carry this forward, you know, this firm forward. What is it that you draw your inspiration from?
I find inspiration in everything, in the beauties around me. First of all, I have my father, and I had many mentors. One of my mentors was Sergio Oliva. I had the luck of doing the internship in London, so I had a very lucky journey during my road, and for us. We already pushed Rubinacci to a next level. Now the next chapter will be to establish the ready-to-wear, the casual chic ready-to-wear around the world, and let this new generation, but not only the new generation, means young people, because young people want to look right, and old generation want to look young and cool. That is what we are going to push. This is our goal, and try to find the way to arrive to these people in a gentle way and let them get the passion. Because buying a Rubinacci clothes, even if it's just a t-shirt, is because it's not a normal t-shirt.
Well, Luca, I can't wait to walk into the House of Rubinacci for the first time tomorrow here in Naples.
Be ready, because my father is going to
meet
be
your
there.
father.
And you know what he said, my father, today?
Yeah.
And say, oh, is Kirby coming tomorrow? Yes, but hey, but I have few fittings tomorrow with my clients. It's not taking a lot of time. He says, no, don't worry, Papa. It's not taking a lot of time. It's gonna have fun. Okay, but no worry, I will come for lunch with you guys. I said, I was sure about that. We are going to go to this yachting club. That is where I used to do sailing. You know, I was a professional sailor.
Were you? I didn't know
Yeah, 7 years in the Italian team. 3 times Italian champions.
Really?
So I was quite a nice sailor man.
Yeah.
And thanks to my father that gave me this opportunity. And so tomorrow we'll also go and see the other side of Naples. So from the pizza to the members club. That is gonna be a nice journey. Nice 24 hours for you.
With the stop at Rubinacci.
Absolutely, that is the best.
Wouldn't be a trip to Naples without it. Well, Luca, thank you for this experience.
Thank you. Did you enjoy it?
This is the best
And,
pizza.
and tomorrow morning you have to tell me.
And
if
not
you-
just the pizza, but every bit of
You have
this.
to tell me if you sleep well.
I'm gonna sleep dreaming of more pizza. Cheers.